Hello everyone, welcome to another video. If you are new here, my name is Carla and I like to make stuff. This is what I hope to be the first of a series of videos where I show you how I make a pen pal letter. Honestly speaking, it could also be called watch me second guess every decision I make. But no spoilers. For some reason, I don't have any footage of the actual start of this project. Probably because this recording things is all still new to me, and probably I just thought that it could be interesting to share this project after I done a part of it. In any case, here's a little summary. I folded the craft paper into two to create a flip book. Then I cut out a piece of decorative paper that I could glue to the inside to make it a little bit more interesting than just plain brown. I made a small envelope where I could place some goodies. Then I kinda wanted to make another type of container or envelope, but two envelopes on the same page felt too repetitive for me. So I searched the internet and YouTube for some hours, trying to find a tutorial for an origami envelope that would not be too hard for me to make. Obviously I tested this outside of camera on some leftover paper, and then I tried to use some pretty paper that you see on video. Don't worry, if you want to do the same type of origami envelope, I, again, spent quite some time trying to find the video tutorial I followed, and it will be linked down below. So the next step was to address the other side of the flip book. And once again, what could be a way for me to stash even more stationery without repeating any of the things I had done before? So yes, that meant creating a little pocket, using what I believe to be a paper that matched the colors of this project and didn't look too strange, I hope. I cut it to the appropriate size and glued it. Now, while I search for yet another way to add even more things to this project, we have a short intermission by my cat, Behemoth. Because what is a craft project without a cat blessing? So my idea here was to add a small tag that I could use to give some washi tape samples, and at the same time have a mail tag that I made from the leftover paper from that pocket. I'm not very good at measuring things with a ruler, so I just eyeballed it, and then to not screw up this corner, I just took the little piece of paper that I just cut out and drew a line to understand where I could actually cut it. I then punctured the hole in the mail tag and tried to see where it would be best fitted in the flip book itself, and I punctured a hole then as well. I then prepared the washi tape samples that I was gonna give away. I managed to fit 3 of them into this little tag. I think I give away quite a good size washi tape, mainly because I like to purchase them, but it's not something that I use very often. So instead of hoarding rolls and rolls of washi tape, I do prefer to just give as much as possible to my pen pals. we follow up with some calligraphy tryouts, if you can call that calligraphy. I was first trying to choose the type of pen and color that would look okayish in the paper I selected, and also what type of writing style would I want to go with. As you can see, I'm not very good at this. I am trying different styles that I had seen probably on Instagram before without actually having them as a reference, so only from what I could remember, and I don't like any of them. So eventually I gave up on the idea of writing mail tag for two particular reasons. First of all, I don't think that I would be able to write it in a way that it would actually fit the tag that I had chosen. And the second reason is that I have troubles writing a capital M. Never looks pretty. So the word questions was much more easier to handle. And once I felt confident enough in whatever type of letter I chose, I just wrote it down on the mail tag, fixed some minor issues, and grabbed another pen to make some highlights. And obviously, I had to test out if I like the way I would write the numbers as well. And then I wrote my questions. Sometimes I have difficulties trying to come up with some good questions for my pen pals, or even trying to remember if I have already asked them this. One way I have to keep track of it is I usually have all my pen pal letters replies when I write the new letter, so that I have a sort of history on our conversations and possibly the answers that I have already gotten from them. And once that was done, all that remained was to attach the washi tape sample to the mail tag and secure everything with a metal brad and see how it would move and if I was happy with it. As you can see, I am quite slow doing this thing, so it does take me a few days. Anyway, here I'm trying to decorate the back of the flick book and trying to hide the little metal brad without affecting its movements. I had some watercolor doodles that looked appropriate for this, so I cut them up and tried to rearrange them in a good way. After being satisfied with the outcome, I just glued everything in place. And then, because the project looked too simple, I tried to think of what else I could add. I looked at some stickers from FM Studio Art, but thought that it wouldn't really match, so I grabbed a little leftover paper This is the same paper that I've used on the inside of this project, and I just punched some butterflies. Try to rearrange them in the best possible way. This paper has some bits that are shiny, so I wanted to have those facing up. Once I was happy with how the butterflies looked, I glued them to the project. Now we start to decorate the front. Let's practice some more handwriting. This does take me quite a while. As I said, this video could be named Second Guessing Every Decision I Make. I'm fascinated with those letters that you can see in the vintage children books. You know, the first letters of a new chapter that would be like 10 times bigger than the other letters, and they would have some flowers or greenery drawn around them. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to do them. At least, I'm not usually happy with the outcome when I try them, so no. I finally decided on the hello that I wanted to appear on this flipbook, but because I was too scared to draw it on the flipbook itself, of course, I'm gonna do it on a separate piece of paper that I will cut and glue to the appropriate place. Oh wait, I said cut? Obviously I meant just rip it up. And now we have a little jump in time. Probably my phone died and I didn't really notice it. We are in what I think is the best part. Just filling all the pockets you created with everything. First, we have some vintage postage stamps, followed by an assortment of papers and stickers. In this pocket I'm including some old vintage maps and even more stickers. It took me quite a while to reply to this letter, and anytime that happens, I feel the need to include as much things as I possibly can. So obviously we have the letter, then some handmade papers, even more stickers and other papers from my stash. I added the letter to the flipbook and tried to organize the remaining papers with the flipbook, since quite obviously they did not fit inside it. I grabbed some yarn I had gotten at a second-hand shop and tried my best to make it into a nice little bundle. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it until the end, feel free to comment with a cat emoji. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. Bye.